Now recording.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Enemy Base podcast. 3 years too late, but we're back, boys. with me as always, it's I got Irish Savage OOC, and we can see it video.
Let's go.
What up, buddy?
And that ugly dreaded bitch to the wait, hold on. There we go. There it is. Wait, that's not right.
Better fix your tone.
There it is.
Put your inside voice on before I put your ass outside.
You know, that was funny probably like the first 5 times I heard it. Now it's just like every fat joke I hear played out since I was in 5th grade. Anyway, so...
Hey, you been fat since 5th grade? I only been fat like 2 years.
Are you sure?
Uh-huh.
Because it looks like you got the... It looks like you got that down pretty packed, dude.
Son, jump on my face so you be like, how the fuck is this the same person?
Yeah, but one, that requires me to be on Facebook. 2, I'm pretty sure I'm still Facebook banned. 3, fuck Facebook. And 4, post that shit on Twitter.
Man, who pissed you off on Facebook, son? Was it Zuck the Cuck?
No, actually, that's the end result. I'm not gonna lie.
I got you.
Fuckerberg Fuckerberg and his company decided to ban me because I have a problem with mindless Trump slaves who think that apparently every other month something's going to happen to where Biden just mysteriously disappears and then Trump gets inaugurated back in as the 19th president of the United States, because apparently fucking QAnon is a thing still, even though the dude got outed as the guy who runs like a message board that specializes in pedophilia.
Yeah, I miss MySpace, bro. I remember back on when MySpace was shit, everybody was like, fuck Facebook. Now look at everybody on fucking Facebook.
Bro,
MySpace was the shit, man.
Dude.
Yeah, man. You had your music on the screen. You had your top 8.
And you could hide the music so people couldn't turn it off.
You customized
Dude.
everything. Like if you knew, you started. Look, MySpace taught everybody HTML coding.
Dude, the best part about my MySpace page was that it was literally a shrine to Gundam Wing. Because I was still watching that like 5 years after it fucking aired on Toonami.
I just remember no matter what, my buddies would always bitch about their place on my top 8. Because, like, you know, when you're...
Why ain't it in your top 8? That was a girl's favorite shit.
When you're in high school, it automatically goes girlfriend number 1, right? So then you got to start putting your friends in order. So it's like, well, why is Nate 2 and I'm 4, you know?
Listen, I'm not going to lie. Some of us didn't have that problem.
We should title this episode "Bring Back MySpace."
Do we have to? do we really have to? All right,
come on.
We could. I could try to find some of it tonight. All right. But yeah, on tonight's episode of the Enemy Base podcast, I'm gonna be honest. I wrote the show up on Thursday night, and I can't remember anything. So I'm gonna bring up the Google document because
professional podcasters here.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. Shit. We're the most professional, unprofessional podcasters known to man.
What he said.
All right, so because episode 7 took a shit hard because somebody didn't know how to turn RTX voice on. I'm not gonna mention any names or the top left picture of our podcast.
I mean, y'all could do it when, you know, somebody at home, but we got to be 8:30.
Dude, don't deflect. Don't deflect. It's not nice. It's not nice. All right, so one of I gotta bring this up because this is funny and it's probably gonna, you know, make me look like an asshole in the eyes of a certain sect of people, but I couldn't help but laugh this past week because of Gina Carano getting shit canned from The Mandalorian.
Wah, wah.
My thoughts exactly. So, I don't know if who heard what, but this is essentially what happened. She did an Instagram post. Was it Monday or Tuesday? Pretty much comparing being a Republican in 2021 America to being a Jewish person in 1930s Germany. I'm gonna just set that down right there. Actually, I want my drink, but I'm gonna set that statement down right there. So this happened well after um Disney told both her and Pedro Pascal to stop with the political posts on social media.
So she was fairly warned to knock it off.
Correct.
This ain't the first time.
It wasn't
that was the last straw.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it wasn't like Disney just went, you're a conservative, fuck off. She was told numerous times, just like Pedro Pascal was, because Pedro Pascal posted a picture of a bunch of kids in 1930s Germany in cages, and a bunch of illegally obtained children in cages on the border of Mexico. So where one is a something that is supposed to be shining light on a huge human rights issue.
Right.
The other one is somebody crying and complaining and trying to be an exaggeration.
So my big thing with it is, like, if I'm being honest, her as a character on the show, I never really, I guess, cared for. That's just my thing. So my number one personal opinion is that, big deal. Like, the show will be fine without her. But my number one defense, because I didn't know the whole story, so my number one defense was going to be, censorship. This is some bullshit. Like, she should be allowed to say what she feels, kind of thing. But if Disney and the studios were like, hey, knock that shit off or else, and she did it anyways, that's a different story completely. And to that point,
you
sign a contract with these people,
right?
You know what I mean? So if they don't want you posting that shit, then she did it anyways, that's her own fault, in my opinion.
But here's the thing. Name me one time over the course of the last year and change that Republicans en masse, and conservatives, even conservatives in general, were corralled en masse and beaten up and killed in the streets.
No. I mean, I'm not saying. I mean, it's a ridiculous statement, no matter which way you twist it. That's its whole different branch, olive branch. I'm just saying, like, in general, like,
freedom of speech don't mean,
like, her getting fired from the show, I'm 100% okay with it, because it was probably in the contract, and she broke the contract.
Yeah,
so that's, like I said, the stupidity of that comment is in its own right. You know what I mean? It's just, that's enough said. You don't have to talk about that.
Right. Yeah. It's every contract is standard in the fact that you have a public image clause where it always says something along the lines of, you have to like hold yourself accountable for anything and everything that you do online or in life, because it reflects bad on the brand. In this case, so Disney Lucasfilm.
The only other thing I could think of is where her, because I'm just trying to think of, like, where her mind was at when she said this. You know what I mean? And I think the only thing I can even remotely think of is that she was speaking more socially, or like just like, for example, like, what was that website, Parler, that got shut down?
Yeah, Parler.
And all the Republicans are freaking out because they're like, you guys are taking away our freedom of speech. Maybe she more meant in the sense of, like, online, on Twitter, on Parler, Republicans are being, quote, rounded up and silenced by being banned or whatever. Maybe she
whatever
more meant
it is.
Whatever it is. No, like I said, I'm just trying to twist it. I'm trying to wrap my mind around what the hell she was thinking.
Right.
You can't, dude. You cannot wrap your mind.
And that's what's scary. And that was my biggest problem with Trump. This is a whole different argument. And his antics aside, his policies aside, the thing that killed me the most about Trump was his Twitter, like being a 12-year-old on Twitter, man. And I've said this multiple times. It's like, Jesus Christ. Someone just needs to go slap his wrist and be like, okay, no, Mr. President, give me the Twitter machine. Like, how did that not get squashed? Like, there's just some people that just shouldn't be allowed to put their opinion out there. You know what I mean? And that's what's scary.
My whole thing about this is even as president, we're going to start at the top. As president, you have the responsibility to give the best information you can to the public, so that the public as a whole would prosper in any way, shape, or form, so that they can prosper. The problem with this is when it comes to um when it comes to somebody like Trump, who would do anything and everything to make himself look like the top guy, no matter what, the top guy. He knows anything, he knows everything. Anything that anybody else knows is wrong. When you have responsibility to put the people first in front of yourself, and you can't do that, you are unfit to, one, be president, two, have any form of social media where you could spew your lies and propaganda. And let's be honest, this is biasness aside, because Trump is a fucking scumbag. That's my biasness right there. Unbiased. Right. You can't be a leader when you are spouting your personal propaganda to make yourself look better. And it's been refreshing to have somebody in the Oval Office for the first time in 4 years that is, he might not be the best. I'm not saying he is, but he's trying to do the work. Where Trump was...
He's also 500 years old and has a couple puppet strings hanging out his back too.
Hey, talk about 92.
That message from Irish is brought to you by the graveyard that is Parler. You can you can download that, not on Google Play.
No, see, I'm not Republican or Democrat. I vote for whatever I feel like is right. And it was just one of those scenarios, just like the last election with Trump and Hillary. It's like, do you want gonorrhea or syphilis? Like,
I would choose AIDS. Choice C,
yeah.
AIDS.
Yeah, so like I said, so it's not like I'm not sitting here saying Trump's the best, go Republicans, but Biden ain't it. I'm sorry, Biden ain't it.
If I had a choice between A or B, I would choose whatever Trump isn't. I'm sorry. And
that's like, what was that episode?
Like literally, I'd rather have Kanye in the office than Biden.
Oh, let's not go that far, homie. Let's not go that far.
You trying to end the world. What was it? A turd sandwich and a giant douche?
Yeah. A giant douche and a turd sandwich. But back on point, it's just like, you have it. Personal opinion aside, you have the right, or not the right, but the responsibility, excuse me, to not spew hate. And when you put something out there like, being a Republican now is like being a Jewish person in the 1930s. Paraphrased, of course, because saying a Jew is weird and not for me. You make yourself look ridiculous. One. And two, if you did this expecting that you were going to be free and clear of any responsibility and any repercussion, you're wrong, because you were looking to get fired, period. Because there's no way around it.
And here's the thing that's crazy too about it is in 20 seconds of pushing her thumbs on a phone, she fucked her whole career. No one will ever hire that bitch again, because they're gonna be like, I can't touch this with a 10-foot pole. This is a political nightmare waiting to happen.
Dude, and you want to know what the best part about it is? The entire best part about it is her next project is getting funded by the guy who thinks that a wet vagina is a medical condition.
Oh yeah, Ben Shapiro.
Ben fucking Shapiro is funding her movie.
Yeah, it's gonna be on the Daily Wire and everything.
Oh yeah, that's something I'm gonna want to watch. I might watch it just to see how much of a fucking train wreck it's gonna be. Gina Carano.
I know you're gonna be the only one of us three that watches it.
Oh, absolutely not. Like, listen. First off,
that shit, but I won't pay for it.
I've seen two movies that she was in, that Gina Carano was in. Deadpool and Fast 6. She was forgettable in both of them. She was
so funny. Right when they found out she got shit canned, somebody posted the video of her getting shot out the plane with the harpoon gun. Wrong team, bitch.
Dude, she was awful. Like, she had the she has the charisma of a brick wall. Like, she can't act. She doesn't know how to convey emotion. So everything she does, it's like she's trying
monotone.
It's like
so she's the female Dwayne Johnson. I don't.
No, actually, The Rock has gotten a lot better.
He has. To be fair, over the years he's gotten better. But
like,
man, when he first started off, it was kind of brutal.
If it was The Rock and the Scorpion King, 100%. No, actually, her acting was as bad as CG Rock in the fucking in The Mummy Returns.
Yeah. That ain't his
Period.
fault. That's the damn.
That was the
CGI
absolute
team.
worst.
That
Holy
was the
shit.
CGI team's fault. It didn't even look like him, bro.
No, that was just bad.
There's actually a video of I stumbled upon it. You know how you get on YouTube and fall down a rabbit hole. There's a group of guys who work in CG who actually fixed it and like posted their own version of it where it actually looks like him.
Oh dear God. Oh dear God.
Oh my God. Why don't y'all work for a studio? Because those people fucking suck.
Oh my God. Well, it was probably one of those deepfake videos, man, where you map.
It's just them fixing CG in movies. Like if you get on YouTube, it's just a bunch of guys who fix the shit. Like,
dude,
oh my God, this is so terrible.
Link that shit in Discord, bro.
I got you.
Link that shit in Discord. I want to watch that. Holy shit, that's awesome. But yeah. So in other news, it's been about 3 or 4 months since the PS5 came out. Yeah, you know that thing that you wanted but you couldn't.
Yeah, because I'm poor.
Yeah,
I'm just a poor boy. Nobody loves me.
Oh, great. Now we're gonna ruin fucking Queen. Oh, the enemy. I'm gonna start a new segment. The enemy based podcast ruins this song. And it's just gonna be dreaded singing songs that are just.
Like a hater. Just hate.
So.
Got so much hate in your heart, son.
Well, yeah, I was born in Jersey. Of course I do.
Oh, this is true.
I mean, are we denying this or what?
Just like Californians are born with road rage, man. We just have it in us.
Bruh, you haven't seen shit till you come to Jersey. Like,
see, in Jersey though, you guys are in traffic a lot, going over the bridge, going slow. In California, someone will go 180 miles an hour past you while fucking shooting at you, while fucking yelling at you. You know what I mean? Like, it's fucking scary out here.
Bro, I had...
Yeah, you on the Jersey Turnpike going slow if you want to.
bro, let me tell you, I had somebody pull a baseball bat on me. And then...
Son,
Sling...
The first time I came to Jersey, I was like, all right, yeah, I'm doing 70, no big deal. Motherfuckers flying past me like I'm going still, and the speed limit is 65.
You ain't wrong.
Like 90. I'm like, yo,
dude,
on
the
triggered, bro, because I'll be going 75, like 75 plus in the slow lane, like the right lane, and someone will be riding my ass, and I'm like, bro, we're in Cali. There's 5 lanes. Like, just go around me. Like, I can't go no faster, bro. Like,
the craziest shit I will never understand about California is Christmas time. When they got that damn helicopter pointed at the road and it is bumper to bumper to bumper to bumper.
Yeah.
I'm like, why the fuck didn't y'all leave like a week ago? You ain't getting nowhere.
Nope.
It's one of
gridlock.
It's one of those times where everybody in SoCal should just turn every lane outbound, not inbound. Just everybody get the fuck out for a week and come back. That's insane.
I said, shit, let me live in California. Y'all better Skype me. I ain't coming to nobody's house. Better jump on this Zoom. Hey, y'all. Let me see the food. All right, I'm out.
Yo, that food.
See the food.
Yo, that food looks good. Can you FedEx me some of that? Cool, thanks.
Yeah. I'm gonna call DoorDash because fuck sitting in that traffic.
Oh, fuck that. So, yeah. So I've had the PS5 now for like 3 months, and I'm gonna just throw it out there. If you're one of these idiots paying $800, $1,000, $1,200, $2,000 for a PS5, don't. Just don't.
Just don't.
Yes, just don't. I've had it, like, I'm trying to find a reason to actually want to play my PS5. The reason why I play my PS5 is to play PS4 games. Like,
damn.
The first fucking PS5 game I've played and actually almost completed, where the fuck is the case, is fucking Mortal Kombat. Yo, AZ with a raid. What is going on, man? Thank you for the raid, my dude.
I mean, if you want to, you can send it to me so I can play some Demon Souls and y'all can watch me rage online.
Sure, you can pay me $500 for it.
Or you can just play Dark Souls and I'll show you all the shortcuts.
I don't want to keep it. I'm going to give it back to you.
Yeah, in like 14 pieces probably.
Man, come on, son. You know better than that.
Dude, you got kids.
Okay, and if they touch anything that costs more than $20, they get plucked in the damn hand.
Yeah, I attempted that fate, brother. So
they know better than to touch shit they can't pay for.
You came in.
They might know the value. They may not know the value of $1, but they know what happens if I chop them in the throat. Hey, back
up. We're
Bro, did you see that recent? Sorry to change the subject, but he's got me thinking of it. The recent Kevin Hart stand up when he's talking about his son's phone password. He's like, give me your damn phone password before I kick you in the back. he's like, all I heard from downstairs was "fuck you," and he goes, I ran downstairs, started choking the shit out of my son.
Damn,
bro, I was dying, dude.
Yeah.
It's
crazy. A lot of people didn't like it, but I thought it was hilarious. Like, yeah,
I was crying, laughing, talking shit. Oh yeah, bro, I was dying.
Yeah.
So for everybody that's just tuning in, everybody from AZ Stream. We got a podcast going on. It's the Enemy Based Podcast. We should be recording every Monday around 8:45 Eastern. If people show up on time, I'm not gonna mention any names.
Affirmative action. Leave me alone.
Affirmative action, my ass. I'm equal opportunity up in this motherfucker. Anyway, so right now I'm talking about whether the PS5 is actually worth getting right away, and I'm gonna be straight up. No. I honestly got it
at all, or
no, absolutely not.
Okay.
After all the bullshit that I went through to get the damn thing, fuck no.
When I saw the release titles, that's when I was like, nope. What?
My whole thing is like I wanted. They were when they do the release day games. There's never the full complete release window. So there's a bunch of games that could have come out after release day through Christmas. So I try to I don't get it for launch day. I could give a shit less about the Assassin's Creed port, the Phoenix Rising port, Madden, FIFA, 2K. I don't give a shit.
Whoa, easy on the 2K hate there, buddy.
No, I'm
2K is fun for like 2 seasons, and it's like, all right, I'm done with this shit.
You're fun for like 2 seasons, and then you ain't shit.
I mean,
because it's like you start off, my rating is 70, and then I got to play all the way through a season and a half to get to like 99, and then I'm blowing everybody out by 50 points. That's not fun.
Well, to be fair, we mostly play Rec, which is 5-on-5 against real players. But yeah, I see what you mean. Like, doing the solo grind for the badges can definitely get old after a while.
Yeah, it's the same with Madden. It's like you play a season of football, it's like, all right, I'm done. That's why I don't play sports games, because the shit gets wore out.
I don't.
Bad. That's why.
Hey, look, don't make me get a 2K game just to bust your ass real quick, and then you be like, oh, never mind, let me show you.
I don't.
That'd be the day.
I don't play 2K.
Last person to bet on me playing the game lost $100. So what you want to bet?
That was Street Fighter. I ain't that stupid.
No,
that was Cuphead.
Divine Dragon bet me $100. I couldn't beat Cuphead. I beat the shit in 2 days.
He did.
It would have been 1 day, but I was streaming it, so.
Well, I mean, it's not. You can't exactly say that you beat the game and you don't have any actual proof.
I got it on video. Go back, run them VODs.
He got vidya.
He ain't on Twitch no more. He ain't got VODs.
No, he's got YouTube. It saves automatically to his YouTube channel.
They automatically become VODs when it's over.
Shit. So anyway, real quick, I'm gonna throw this in the middle. So before we went live, I told these 2 lugheads that I got some shit that's gonna be kind of game breaking. There's gonna be an earth shattering kaboom in regards to how the channel's gonna be going forward. So how you see all of this? This is pretty much going to be primarily the format for the channel going forward. I'm going to be doing a hell of a lot more podcasting. Yes, you got it. Actually, you got it. There's going to be a lot more podcasting on the channel. I find more fun sitting here talking to Irish, Dreaded, whoever's going to be coming on the podcast, other podcasts that are going to be coming up. A bunch of other podcasts and topics that have nothing to do with what we're doing now. Yes, there's still going to be like games on the channel. It's just not going to be as much. There's going to be a new podcast starting up, I think in March. Myself and a friend of mine from my old neighborhood, we're going to be doing a podcast that is all about like learning things.
Like
right?
Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood?
Well, with with all of this girl's tattoos and my attitude, I don't think we'd be allowed in Mr. Rogers' neighborhood.
All right, fair enough.
But no, like we were talking about it the other day, and when I was doing movie reviews, she was one of my co-hosts, and we were talking about it. She's like, I really want to do a podcast again. I'm like, well, what do you got in mind? I have a Twitch stream. We could stream it live. And she's like, oh, well, I always thought it'd be cool to do like a podcast where like each week, one of the two co-hosts teaches the other one about a subject. So she knows a lot about like new agey things like rocks and like crystals and all that stuff, which like if I start talking about it, it's gonna sound like I'm just talking mad shit and like talking down about it, which that's not my intent. I just have no fucking idea what any of this is talking about.
Right.
So sounds that any different from you talking to me the other day?
I mean, unlike you, I actually know what I'm talking about.
Oh, no, I'm talking about you talking shit.
Exactly. So I want to do a lot more. Like I was always a big fan of like radio and shit. I would much rather do that type of thing versus.
You have a face for radio.
I mean, my listen. My voice is what brought me to the show. It sure as fuck wasn't my voice. That's for damn sure. I'm not even gonna sit here and try and laugh that one off. 100% right, my dude.
Video killed the radio star.
God, you had to choose the first video that came on MTV, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Fuck.
I'm dead.
But that said, there's kind of like. I was just thinking, it's just like I have more fun, like what Dread said. I have more fun just like talking shit, you know, like shooting the shit with my friends, recording it, put it on a fucking podcast, and then just releasing it.
Did you already unaffiliate from Twitch or?
That's coming.
Gotcha.
I was gonna write the email today, but then I realized that it's President's Day and nobody's gonna be in the office because it's Twitch, and when is anybody ever in the office at Twitch outside of, you know, issuing bans and whatnot?
All I can think of for any fucking Twitch employee is that scene from Benchwarmers where he's like, are you available tomorrow for lunch? He goes, well, I normally take my lunch from noon to 4, so if you can squeeze it in there.
I mean, it ain't wrong.
Yeah.
But so once this channel gets unaffiliated from Twitch, the podcast that you see now, barring, you know, graphic changes, because there's a lot, like once I do that switch over, all of this stuff is going away, like the smoky background, my camera frame, all of that. I got new stuff ready to go. I'm just waiting on a camera frame.
Yeah, we seen the new shit and it's fucking dope. I can't wait for other people to see it.
Yeah, it's I'm hoping by March 1st, I'm hoping to get this entire ball rolling. I have a Patreon that's already about 90% set up. That's pretty much going to take the place of Twitch subbing. Once the channel gets affiliated with affiliated or part, whatever the Facebook and the YouTube equivalent is, that's
Level Up Gaming on Facebook, and YouTube doesn't have one. It's just get 1,000 followers and have 4,000 views to get monetized.
So that's easy. Gotcha. It's YouTube. They have an algorithm for discoverability.
Did you say that?
I'm fucking set
about that.
Did you say that's easy?
What?
That 1,000 whatever subs.
1,000 subs.
No. But that's like I've been doing a lot of research, and we talked about this before Christmas, that I was thinking about getting off of the affiliate program for a while. And to be straight honest, it does the Twitch's affiliate program does a lot of harm, because one, they could take this podcast right now, everything that you see on this stream, they can use it for their own advertising and merchandising, and I don't see a penny.
Nope.
They don't. Twitch does for Twitch. Twitch does not do for us. So 90% of the ad revenue half of literally every sub bit, everything goes to them.
Yeah,
so instead of doing that, where I lose, I get for every dollar I get 10 cents for ads. No, I'm good. I'd rather get 70 cents for every ad, and then for every sub that I have on like Patreon, I give 10% back to Patreon. Like that, doing something like that makes a hell of a lot more sense than giving half of my money away for just existing. It doesn't work for me.
Just a quick question, like off the top of my head, do you know how much is it like, say, since affiliates get 50%, do partners get like 75%, or
half and half?
Is it negotiated each separately?
I'm sure.
I don't know.
I'm sure if I had like a big money contract like Ninja, it could be negotiated, but
right.
I'm not.
Saying, I'm sure when you get to partner, I'm sure they take less of your cut.
Nope.
When, over affiliate, really. Huh.
As far as I know, it's 50-50 all the way up.
Huh. I
so
mean, not that it's ever going to be an issue for me, but.
Okay, so AZ just chimed in. It's not true. So again, this is based on like every spot that I've looked at, and I even went on Twitch's website. Okay, so so I get 50 extra cents per sub.
Oh my god!
Wow. What a fucking and all the shit you have to do to even become partner.
75.
Which is a damn racket, bro. They want some damn loan sharks, bro.
Average.
He said loan sharks.
So to get partner, you have to have a concurrent 75 viewers, and like some other like
That's true, AZ. When it comes down to those kind of numbers, I suppose.
Like 12 hours in a given month, and I forget what the other one is. But yeah, when you're making like 5,000 subs a month, yeah, 50 cents per sub on even 1,000, yeah, that's a lot of money. But when you're not in a spot where you can make that, then yeah, that 50 cents means a lot going the other direction. Well, yeah, exactly. It's a lot of fucking sourdough.
None of us are ever gonna have to worry about that ever. So
speak for yourself, man. I got goals.
All right, man.
I'll jump to Facebook and YouTube before I worry about making part on fucking Twitch.
Yeah, it's for in a spot.
Hey, congratulations, you got all these people watching you. Here's 2 fucking quarters, bitch.
Oh, and what makes it even better? What makes it even better than that is you have.
Keybone's not partner already.
You have to apply for partner. So after you hit your average of 75 viewers per month, after you reach your days streaming in a month, after you reach your hours streaming in a month, you then have to apply. So then who knows if Twitch will even let you go in on that. There are people who average 400, 500 views a stream in X amount of, like they reach all the metrics and they blow it out the water. Twitch still says no. So who knows? Who honestly knows what the actual metric is? So for now, it's like I would much rather take my 70 cents on the dollar versus my $2.50 for $2.50 for every $5. It makes more sense for me in the long run. But that's just me. But yeah, that said, so back on track.
We have a track?
I mean, it's like one of those tracks that, weave in and out. There are broken parts, where train can constantly derail. Then way out in the fucking valley, there's another that just kind of get you back on track.
You ever had it where you're smack dab in the middle of like a roller coaster or a ride and that motherfucker just stops?
No,
dude.
What the fuck? Let me put that out there, bro.
You know what happened to me, dude? It happened at on the Indiana Jones ride at Universal Studios, and it just happened to be the part where you're going through the tunnels, and I'm talking, it's pitch black, and the whole ride just went, it stopped. And of course, I'm on a ride full of ladies, so they're all freaking out. So I pull out my phone and like turn on my flashlight. I'm like, we're gonna be all right, but we were stuck for a solid 15 minutes at least.
Man, don't even put that evil in the universe.
But when we got back to the front, they were like, "You guys want to go again?" We were like, "Fuck it, can't happen twice." No, we went again, bro. We were like, "Fuck it,
bro."
We were like, "Fucking no!"
All right, so real quick, JQ, I miss you too. You know, you always have a spot on here when you want to come on. You don't have to worry about that. And 2, there's a roller coaster at Six Flags Great Adventure, which is about 20 minutes from me, that is notorious for getting like 3/4 of the way up the top hat hill and then shoots back, because the way that it was engineered, they didn't take into account like wind resistance. So if it's on a really windy day, they have to do like 1.5 times the pneumatic charge to push the train up the hill and over. Dreaded, you probably know the name of this ride, Kingda Ka.
I've heard that before. So
yeah.
See, my biggest issue is I had a dad that used to just fuck with me when I was little. So let's say I'm like 9 years old, right? And we're waiting in line for a ride. I'd be like, typical kid. "Hey, Dad, is it scary?" What's his answer? "Oh, no, not scary at all. Only one person has ever fallen out, and it was a 9-year-old boy." And I'm just like, wait, I'm 9 years old. You know what I mean? Like, I'm instantly like freaking out. Like, oh man, that kind of shit to me all the time.
And it was in this moment that Irish felt keeping it real went wrong.
Seriously, to my head, I'm going, wait, I'm 9.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it sounds hilarious.
He thinks he is.
I'll be here all week.
So
What the fuck?
Man,
apparently my phone was listening when I said that, and it said, "Thanks, I'll be here all week." Rim shot.
Doesn't your phone know that we're fucking recording a goddamn podcast? Shut that shit up.
Dude, that's the first time my phone's ever done that. That's creepy as fuck. Why are you listening to me talk?
Man. Here we are, we're having an educated conversation. Here we are having an educated conversation about roller coasters gone wrong, and your phone just goes, "Thanks, I'll be here all week." Fucking asshole. Shut up, NSA. Anyway.
I know, right?
So we got I think we're gonna tackle one more topic for the day, and then we'll head out. I think this is adequate. This is actually turned out to be a pretty good video, pretty good podcast. I might just post it up like this tomorrow. Fuck. Because I can't post it up right when I'm done. Fucking. Anyway, so yeah, you know what? Then send the NSA to my house. What's the worst that could happen? I get thrown in jail. I get 3 square meals in a fucking room.
They're getting way too ridiculous with the ads. No, this is no exaggeration. This is word for word an ad I saw the other day. "Are you a 32-year-old gamer living in San Diego?" I was like,
wow.
I am a 32-year-old gamer living in San Diego. Wow. What are the chances?
Your dad is slowly becoming a fucking advertising genius.
Dude, I'm telling you, bro. Fucking but your phone ain't listening to you with all that predictive bullshit, man.
Dude.
I hate it because a friend of mine, I can't remember what we were talking about, but I said the word Ford Mustang, and then like 10 minutes later, I'm scrolling down my timeline. It's like, "Hey, here's a Ford Mustang that's for sale 20 miles from your location." Whoa.
Way too specific there, yeah.
All I said was Ford Mustang, not "I want to buy one." Chill, Facebook. Fuck.
Yo, it's insane. You can't say anything without, "Man, I need some spoons." Here's an ad about spoons. Like, what the fuck?
You can buy this box of 100 disposable spoons at Walmart for $9.99.
So bread flour goes on sale.
Oh shit. So completely off topic from the NSA and advertising geniuses and algorithms. I done did a bad thing this week, guys.
What happened?
I started rewatching Naruto.
Never watched it.
I never finished it. I need to, just for the sake of, I went through all the other fucking episodes. I might as well get to the end. I'm literally at when Madara starts going off on them.
Dreaded. I got 2 gifted that says I get through all of Naruto and Shippuden before you finish up Shippuden.
All right, guess I'm watching it tonight. I'm broke. I'm broke.
Shit! No, I have to do something I've been putting off for 7 years. Fuck!
Is what worth it?
AZ's been on the fence about buying Tarkov.
I mean, I didn't buy it, so you asking the wrong person.
and when he did play, he played for about an hour and a half before both me and Irish had to go for a bit. Then I came back and everybody was gone. I went, oh.
I mean, it was cool. I like playing with enemy and Irish.
And don't worry, I won't shoot you, unlike somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Only me. I will shoot you all. Wait a minute. That ain't right.
He said, I will shoot you all.
So what do you want to talk about before we got derailed for the 38th time?
I don't know. I just started rewatching Naruto.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So I realized, like, I do the deep dark dive into YouTube, like you do every once in a while, Dreaded. And unlike redoing the CGI, unlike you when you redo the CGI on The Rock in Scorpion King or whatever fucking mummy, I just go into like fucking anime like fan theory videos, and next thing I know, I'm watching what would happen if Kakashi faced off against the entirety of like every Hokage ever. And I'm like, it's 5 a.m. How the fuck did I get here? I go look through.
Dude,
I look through my history.
Monster, bro. YouTube is a fucking monster.
My whole YouTube is filled with nothing but DBZ, Avengers, Game of Thrones, DBZ, Avengers, Game of Thrones. It's literally all the way down. That's all it is. I swear. The whole thing.
Well, yeah. So after watching, like, apparently it was like 4 hours of fucking Naruto fan theory videos and like power scaling and all this other horseshit, I went, why don't I just rewatch Naruto?
Hey, Z, let me tell you something. I had watched like the first, I don't know how many seasons there are of How I Met Your Mother. I watched like the first 7 and then stopped for some reason. I can't remember.
Because
a buddy of mine and us got to talking about it, and I ended up going back and watching some more. That is the worst ending in the history of endings, only second to Game of Thrones.
I was about to say, if you're not counting Game
I
of
mean,
Thrones.
if you think about it though, the disappointing ending for How I Met Your Mother is just kind of fitting for the second most overrated show of all time.
It was so good. All that build up for, well, I don't know if anybody's seen it. I mean, maybe you have, but that last episode pissed me off so much. You did all this build up, 8 fucking years of build up for one episode. It's like, all right, that's it.
But you do realize that also The Sopranos exists, right? And that even with Game of Thrones included, that had the worst ending of all time.
I never finished it.
You're not missing out.
Barney in that show absolutely slays me, though, dude.
Yeah.
Swear.
He's the best.
He gets me when they're singing the slap song and he's going, hold this face.
You just got slapped.
I'm dying.
I don't know.
Oh, man.
My girlfriend is a huge fan of How I Met Your, well, not a huge fan, but she watches How I Met Your Mother fairly often as like going to bed like sound. So when I'm in bed and I can't sleep, I go through about 10 episodes of How I Met Your Mother, and I could not begin to tell you how much I just wanted to smash my head into a wall. That show is, it's a thing.
Barney and Marshall is the only relationship I care about in the show. Everybody else can fuck off.
Let me ask you guys about this show, Big Bang Theory. What do you think of that one?
It ended how I thought it would.
You like it? Dislike it? I think it's pretty good.
It's pretty.
I like Sheldon. I even like the show Young Sheldon. I think it has fire one-liners that just kill me.
I haven't watched Young Sheldon yet.
Dude, the dad in Young Sheldon gets me really good.
I fucking hate that show.
Which Big Bang or Young
Yes.
Sheldon?
Big Bang Theory and then Young Sheldon by proxy. Much better. Okay, I feel good. I was holding that in for like a good 45 seconds while you guys were talking.
Too busy watching The Office. So I have to be fair, AZ. Since this is not on Netflix, I don't watch The Office quite as much. But I mean, I have no excuse. I own it on Vudu, so I can watch it anytime I want. I do. You know what I need to rewatch? I haven't watched in probably 3 or 4 years. Is Trailer Park Boys, bro.
I need to catch up. The last thing I remember was the shit abyss.
Dude, The shitacane. Oh my god.
I can't remember who introduced me to that show. It was when I was in the military, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" But after like you just keep watching, it's like, "Oh my god, this show is fucking hilarious."
I was the same way. So like I came home one day and my roommate was watching it and I was like, what is this? This is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. And then by like the third episode, I was hooked. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. I don't know what it is about this show. It's hilarious.
I have never watched a single episode of the Trailer Park Boys.
I think you of all people, Enemy, yeah, you would enjoy it. It's good.
What are you trying to say? I'm Trailer Park trash? What the fuck?
No, with your humor, I think it goes perfectly. I think you just find it pure gold.
The fuck is wrong with my humor, asshole?
No, I'm the same way. I love the show. So
oh, you son of a bitch!
You hear this guy? There's your humor right there.
You son of a bitch! JQ, I'm not exactly sure why you weren't following, but I was maybe when you had the great Twitch purge of 2020. Maybe
unfollowed everybody and said fuck all y'all.
I mean,
I was like, who the hell is following me named J Quince Gaming? I have followed everybody. I ain't everybody, motherfucker.
I mean, I am. Apparently, I'm trailer trash that has the humor of Trailer Park Boys.
Fucking watch the show and get back to me.
I got your damn hoe.
Oh, I unfollowed Dreaded too the day he switched to YouTube. I was like, oh really?
Oh wow! Y'all should be happy for me, man. I'm trying to make some actual money instead of getting nickel and dime by fucking Twitch.
I mean, we do realize that, you know, until you get to your 4,000 views and your 1,000 followers, that you ain't shit.
Sorry.
Is it 4,000 views total, like on all your videos combined?
I think so. It has to be, because
gotcha.
It has to be, because even big videos are getting like 40,000 videos. Not big videos, but like moderately popular videos are like $40,000 to $50,000, and then or 40,000 to 50,000 views. I know what I'm talking about.
Words.
Use them.
My Irish Savage OOC YouTube account for like 8 years so that no one would steal the name, and I've legitimately never posted one single video on there.
I have
19 subscribers. Let's go.
Hey, only what, 9,987 to go? Wait, let me make that 88 so I'll unsub and I'll wait till you hit 1,000, then I'll resub.
Easy peasy, baby.
Fucking asshole.
You know. So, but yeah, I'm trying to figure out, like, I was trying to find something to, like, an anime to watch, right? And, like, again, the deep dark rabbit hole is like, just watch Naruto. You enjoyed Naruto. You don't even have to watch the filler. Like, the 87 episodes of filler that are at the end of, regular Naruto, you can skip all that. You don't need that. That's negativity in your life you don't need. And I went, damn it, YouTube, you're right. So it would, like, I actually upgraded my Hulu account so that I have no ads. So it's literally just sit and watch.
I'm so jealous, bro. I watch it on my computer just so I can have my ad block. Because it's so annoying when we're sitting there watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine. And dude, I
hate it. I hate it. You gotta have like the 4 concurrent ads back to back to back. It's like, damn, dude.
It got like 30 episodes in. They'll give you the option to, you can watch one long ad at the beginning, and then there's no ads during the show. It's like, why isn't that an option every time?
Right. One thing I gotta give Netflix credit for, it took them fucking long enough, but Netflix finally added a button that's like, don't ask me again if I want to keep watching, basically.
Yeah.
They'll just keep. I'm like, where was this 5 years ago when we all asked for it? Like,
are you still watching, bitch? Background noise.
Like, this isn't gonna bring The Office back. Fuck off.
So are you ready to pay your $9.99 a month for The Office? Are you gonna give Peacock your $9.99 a month so you can watch The Office?
We bought the whole series on Vudu. We own it, so.
Oh.
Easy peasy breezy, baby.
Well, my $9.99 a month for the WWE network is getting run into the Peacock network come March, so
nice.
I don't have a say in the matter, so apparently I get to watch The Office ad free if I ever wanted to watch that.
I'm good. You can have it. I tried. I can't do it. I hate people who are like, it's good if you watch the whole first season. Like, bro, how many episodes are in a season of The Office? Like, how many? Just
Like
check.
Probably like
10 or
24.
12.
So I gotta watch 12 hours of a show that's not funny before it gets funny.
No, so what I do is I always start on season 1, episode 5. It's called Basketball. That's the one you want to start on, and you go from there. And it's pure
So
gold.
now I
from
gotta
there.
skip episodes for it to be good.
You skip the first 4, and basically the first one's like a pilot. So it's sort of like you're skipping maybe 3, but it's that's what I always do when I start it over. I start on the basketball episode.
Yeah, Leave It to America. All we do is rip off shows, the funny shows from the BBC.
And they do it wrong.
They actually went the other way one time. You know, there's a Law and Order over there.
Yeah.
They got a Law and Order show.
Law and Order, London. Ding, ding.
Dun, dun.
Oh my god, dude.
Well, that was back in the day when, you know, there was like Law and Order SVU, Law and Order Special Intent, Law and Order LA, Law and Order Chicago,
Back when I
fucking
used to listen
New
to,
Orleans.
yeah.
when I used to watch Bill, what's his name? Bill Maher. They were talking about how they were releasing some 80 DVD collection of Law and Order. And he's like, oh, you can just turn on any channel and wait 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Just turn on the USA Network. It's either a marathon of Law and Order
Always
or
Law and Order
NCIS.
on Sunday.
Bro, I forgot. I've lost count of the number of times I was like taking care of a client or something when I was a caregiver and they were watching TV and I heard Detective Stabler Detective Stabler on the TV, bro. Fucking 1,000 million times.
Yeah.
Oh,
Turn on
man.
any channel and wait, and you can watch Law and Order.
Yeah, man. No, so much.
Dude, man, like at 8 o'clock at night from like 4 o'clock in the morning, it's like USA Network just goes, you know what? We don't even need commercials anymore. Y'all are gonna watch it anyway.
Dun,
You're gonna
dun.
watch it. You're gonna love it.
You have no say in this matter.
I do like Criminal Minds. Criminal Minds is one of those shows that sucks me in. I like that
Yeah,
one.
I need to watch. I need to catch up on that.
The only
I'm all caught up on NCIS, and what was that? Something else I was on. Yeah, if y'all haven't watched SWAT, that's a pretty good one too.
my biggest issue, especially as I get older, when I watch shows like let's use Criminal Minds for example, I'm always like, well, why does it take them 45 minutes worth of show and like 16 people have to die for them to be like, wait, aha, we figured it out? Like, couldn't you have saved all the other victims too? Like, fuck, man. Like, people just be dying. Well, we need to wait for the next dead body to see what his motive is, you know? Like,
Yeah,
people out here dying, bro. Like,
Listen, I was brought up on the OG crime show, Jag.
good lord, he bringing it way back.
Dude,
yeah, bro.
dude, my family used to watch that shit a long time
No,
ago.
I'm sorry. The OG crime show is Scooby Doo.
Get the fuck out of here.
Listen here, asshole. Matlock has something to say to you. Fucking trying to bring in Scooby
If
Doo.
it wasn't for you, damn
Meddling
kids.
kids, for you meddling kids
Yeah.
and that
What's
dog.
funny too is like obviously when you're a kid you don't know what being a stoner is, but fucking Scooby and Shaggy are total
Bro.
stoner boners, bro. 100%.
Son, every single cartoon is different when you're an adult. Like, what the fuck is up with Pepe Le Pew? This dude's a fucking rapist. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Damn. Fucking damn. All right, so I think that's pretty much it for this week.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'll be a little behind the scenes stuff. I legit just took a bunch of topics that we didn't use over the last 4 weeks, jammed it into an episode to make sure it actually worked. And if it doesn't, if something happens in the audio, I'm literally just putting this into Pro Tools, ripping the audio and saying, fuck it, we're done, we're doing it.
I should be good now because nobody was here, but they're here now, so I guess that's a good thing we're ending it.
Yep, and I'm about to eat dinner, so it's perfect timing.
Yo, look at that. We got timing. All right, so for the dreaded bitch on top over there that way, and that guy over there. Yeah, that guy. See you next Monday. Peace.
See you later, guys.